When I was in Shark Tank, I got to see hundreds of people pitch. And here are the 3 things they got wrong and what they should have done. Number 1, they weren't prepared and they were winging it. So they would come in, they didn't know their numbers, they weren't prepared, and they just looked foolish. If you don't believe your product or your numbers, how do you expect anyone else to understand it? If you don't know your numbers, you will be in the 4 out of 5 businesses that fail. Number 1 reason businesses fail, they run out of cash. So what numbers, right? What do you need to know? First and foremost, you need to know sales, you need to know growth. Now that's all very well, you've got sales and growth, but are you making any money? So the next thing you need to know is your EBITDA, earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, amortization, which just basically means free cash. So are you making cash? The other thing you need to know is what's actually in your bank. Because people out there can make a huge amount of profit, but they are terrible at collecting the money. And then they will also run out of money. That is what you need to know. How you need to do it is you first and foremost need to have a good accounting system. And you also need to have a good accountant. Keep in mind when you do your own accounts, garbage in, garbage out. Make sure every single document you put in there is accurate and the information is in its entirety, because you will be audited and you will need to do your tax. And if you're not collecting invoices, you might as well open the window and throw cash out the window, because you can claim all those. That's what you need to know. Number 2, they didn't understand their audience. They would say things like, who's your target audience? It's everybody. So if you don't understand who you're targeting, how do you even market to them? So really understand that. That's really critical. How you know them? Well, intuitively you know if you have a toy, it's for children. How do we know it? We know that when we are serving smoothies or burgers, we know that there's a certain target that will actually buy them. Now, obviously an 80-year-old and a 5-year-old also buys burgers and smoothies, but our core target is a 25-year-old female. And we market to that person and we actually deliver a product that they want. You have to be targeted. So let's talk about how. How do we work it out, right? You actually listen to your customers. There is quantitative and there's qualitative, right? The quantitative is you ask 1,000 people to get a general question answered. The qualitative means quality. So you get a small group of people. So people like Nestle, who they're launching a new product, or even Boost juice bars, will actually get a small group of people together. We'll show them various types of smoothies or juices, and we'll get them to rank them or rate them. So that is the how, so that's the how. The third thing they got wrong was they only cared about what was in it for them, and they forgot that the person on the seat, they didn't even consider what was in it for them. And that is the most important thing you need to do when you pitch, because at the end of the day, they're looking for something. Find out what they want and give it to them. Are they into the charity work? Are they into just pure return on investment? Are they passionate about a product that you happen to have? Find out the why. It's easy to work out the how. Your presentation is directly related to the needs of the person that wants to invest in your business. So you tweak your presentation to suit what they want, right? It's not that hard. But if you go into a pitch and it's all about you, your pitch will fail. Look, it sounds really simple. And you know what it is? It actually is really simple. Work out the how, what, and why, and you're already halfway there.